All right. I wanted to do a video here to just talk about playing with commons. I know in this game, a lot of people play with rares, with epics, play with a lot of power, and I feel like it's doable to play with commons at least at first as you're leveling up. Um, Obviously, if you pay, then you're more likely to get rares, to get your epics, to get your legendaries, so it's going to be a lot easier to move up. Um, but I haven't put any money into this game, just been playing for free, and just wanted to kind of go over a strategy you can employ when you're playing this game. So let me show you my lineup. Um, as you can see, mostly commons. I have made a couple changes recently. For a while, I was pitching mostly with James. I feel like I've done well with James. At level 13, he's got a nice mix of pitches and nice balance with his stats. I do wish the control was a little higher, but you can always play Jessica there to improve his control. My stats with him I think are okay. Like the ERA is a little above 3, win percent is about 60, so I feel like I've done okay with that. Obviously the spin is really helpful when you're getting into extra innings because no matter what, you're going to have a runner on base when you start out. So I have switched them out for Jay recently. I haven't pitched as well with Jay recently. I've played about 60 games. I've had some really bad games with Jay, just kind of getting used to things. My win rate, I don't know why it says 48%, because when I go into games, it's like 30 and 20 or something like that. Anyways, the spin and the control is great. Obviously, the pitches are slow, but Jay's really deceptive. In terms of the infield, I try to structure it so that I'm getting a lot of ground balls. So any pitcher in this game who has high spin, that means you're going to get a higher likelihood of getting a ground ball. So all the infielders I have here either are quick or their fielding is good. So, for example, Brock here has really good fielding. His throwing is his weakest skill, but when that runner's in scoring position, the fielding goes way up. You can play Smith also at third. I have him at second just because I like having that extra fielding boost at third. But all like Smith is quick. Jordan here doesn't make errors, and because his throwing is the lowest, I have him at first. Hanzo, obviously, you got to play him at shortstop if you're gonna play him. That skill he has really saves runs and outs. And then for the outfield, Neville, his defense isn't good. His throwing's weak, so just put him in left. Phoenix has the best arm, so just put her in right. And then Michael has better throwing than Neville, so I have him in right. In terms of my batting order, I try to open with Phoenix as a left handed hitter. A lot of pitchers in this game are right handed, so it's good to open up with that. Then Ricky, you have to put in your top three because Ricky gets that contact and speed boost only in the ninth inning. From there, my 3, 4, and 5 are basically my best hitters. So Neville, Michael, and Brock. I like having Neville in the 3 spot again because of the speed and because you're going righty, you're going lefty, righty, lefty. And then I have Smith and Jordan at 6 and 7. Could switch them out, but I feel like it's nice to have that extra speed in the back. And then obviously Hanzo and Jay are my worst hitters, so I have them 8th and ninth. So let's get into some gameplay and let's see how this goes. Obviously, you play against bots. They're going to swing at strikes, not swing at balls for the most part, so it's going to be tough. Looks like I'm going to get a bot here. Let's see if we can get a live person. If not, we'll just play a bot, and that's okay. I'm just trying to wait. If you look at the clock, I want to match up with somebody and before it makes a full rotation. All right, looks like I'm not getting any matches. So let's just play a bot and let's see how this goes. Last game I didn't do so well against the bot, so oh, okay, Wade. Okay. So, you know, with Wade, Wade is left-handed, and Wade only gets the bonus against those higher ranked cards. So if you're playing with commons, you're good. As you could see with Jay, my winning percentage is above 500, but my ERA sucks. All right, so let's start out with a level 12 Harden. I'm just going to throw a high fastball to start out. No, that's way too high. All right. Let's throw a fork. Pretty sure this is a bot. No, yeah, this is probably a bot. Right? Let's throw a two-seamer. See if we can get a ground out. Right? Strike one. And, you want to try to mix it up here. So, through a two-seamer. Now let's do an outside changeup. All right? And we got the ground out. All right? Out one. Oh, and here's Hanzo. 322. Pretty low on the average. I'm just going to throw a fork right in the corner. Strike one. I don't like playing with the stats up for the levels. I feel like it's distracting. But obviously to each their own. Throw a high changeup. Yeah, I'm guessing this is a bot. Let's do a two-seamer in the corner. Yeah. All right, that was barely foul. I'm going to do a fork. No, that was a ball. All right, let's see what happens. Going to do a two-seamer for a strike. Yeah. Good piece of hitting. And they don't go for two. It's interesting. All right, Christine level 12. So far, no legendaries. Right? Got a foul ball. And we're going to get an easy pop out. And there's the dive. Was not necessary, but we got it. Duran here again. Pretty low average. Let's do another fork ball. Oh yeah, that was a bad pitch. Right? Runners at first and second. Martina, first legendary. Right? Right? 1-0. Not a lot of power. Oh, and we get him to pop out. All right. All right, so 2 hits. That was okay. Obviously, going to be a lot harder if you're playing against someone with Kevin, Gibson, King. But their weight is at level 14, so that's pretty good. All right, let's see how this goes. If it's a bot, we're mostly getting strikes. Okay. Oh, that was my bad. Bad hitting. That was an easy pitch, too. Much better. All right. So that's an easy... Oh, it looks like they got Ryan. Oh, no. Not going to show off the fancy throw. All right, so pop-up single. Pretty easy. 2 sliders. Let's see what's coming next. All right, high changeup. That was an easy ball. And that was pretty easy. I'm going to go to third. And they have Clemens, so they got a good outfield with Ryan and Clemens. All right, Neville. Let's see if we can get the win here. Throw to first for some reason. Not going to run here. All right, good pitch. Hate that curve. And that's easy. So that was a pretty easy win. Not a lot to it. Just try to hit your pitches. That was also a bot, so those were all strikes. But yeah, just try to play with commons as you're moving up. Play with speed and contact. And do whatever works for you, because honestly, everybody's got their different ways to play this game. So hopefully I'll be doing some more gameplay videos. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you till next time.